Okay, hi guys. We're streaming. So today we're gonna do a Chinese quote, and we're gonna do some bamboo plants, and then we're going to do Chinese quote, bamboo plants, and hmm, oh yeah, people exercising. So let's. So this is for these are demos for a client. Uh, the same person I did the man for, and this is a quote. I'm not going to read it in Chinese because my Chinese sucks. But it basically says a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And some background. It's usually ascribed to Confucius, which is wrong. That is from Wikipedia, and it says it's from chapter 64 of the Tao Te Ching, ascribed to Lao Tzu. Okay, all right, so let's get started with this quote. I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to sketch it out in pencil, and I'm going to sketch all these out in pencil. Then I got this big new paper. I'm going to rip it out, and then I'm going to paint the paper because these are demos. So this thing I'm going to do is there's like 8 characters, right? So what I want to do is I want to like figure out like on a grid where each character is going to be. So, and then we can kind of figure out where to. So what we really should have done is cut this in half. But like I said, it's a demo. So it'll be okay. I can erase the pencil marks after. Probably going to have to get a better, God, my lettering teacher would like kill me if he saw me doing this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So you can see here they're not the same. So we basically have to make this one smaller, and this one over here, and this one over here, and then like that. Now it would be good if I had a good eraser. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, I think I have to buy a mechanical pencil, but whatever. I definitely had an eraser in here, and now it's gone. Oh, that's interesting. I put that over here. Oh, I found an eraser. Okay, great. Let's use it on this. You see it has these black marks. We want to get rid of that. So I'm just going to use it on the see, you can't really see it, but it made a black mark right here. So we want to get rid of all that black because we don't want to get that on it. Even though it's a demo, we want to make it look as professional as possible. Put our best foot forward kind of thing. Now you see this is getting like eraser shavings here. So what you want to do is you want to just take those eraser shavings off, and then we're going to try and clean up our lines so we can roughly see where the boxes are. So I know this isn't my usual style. Usually I just go for it, but paper is expensive, and I want this demo to like really come out. The reason why I say it's expensive is because this is special paper, guys. It's really, really big. I ordered it specially on Amazon for this demo, and yeah, it's kind of rough. I should like start putting Amazon links in my videos. But whatever. Oh yeah, so this says paid sponsorship. So the reason why it says paid sponsorship is because, erase the wrong line. The reason this says paid sponsorship is because That's why you want to erase your lines, because otherwise you will get confused. The reason this says paid sponsorship is because I am doing demos for the physical therapist office that I did the other demos for. It is a Chinese practice, so that's why this quote is in Chinese. All right, and then you just want to get rid of all this extra stuff before you paint. You don't want to paint with that on. I'm not going to paint yet, but I'm just going to I want to do all the painting together, so I only have to put out paint once. So, like I said, this is probably going to be a sketching session, and I'll probably do painting later. Not sure if I'll do it today. All right, so you guys can see the quote. It's right there. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for myself. And so here's the quote, and I'm just going to go ahead and start to sketch it. So if you do Chinese, please don't criticize me for my terrible calligraphy. This is not calligraphy. This is just art. I mean, when I write it, it will be calligraphy, but not in any kind of intentional way. So you see, I roughly just did the first one, and I think that means 1,000. So that's 1,000, and then here I'm going to do in Japanese that would be called sen. All right, so this is actually little. And this is all the way down. Yeah, I'm just trying to be careful about what I do here because I want to set up guidelines for myself so that when I actually do it, it's not too bad. The good news is this is a little bit forgiving because I'm not actually painting yet. And I do feel like painting is pretty forgiving. All right, so this says 1,000 and this says li, I think, which is a kind of Chinese measurement for distance. So here. Now this one I'm not sure, but could be a body part. Kind of reminds me of something. Oh no, the other body part's the other one. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I don't know what it is. All right, so that's that one. And this is this one. The other tricky part is that I am looking for this and it's kind of blocky. So I'm not actually sure in calligraphy how it should look, which is a big deal because if you're doing this in calligraphy and if it doesn't look right, you're kind of screwed. Kind of. So the blocks are out, but the actual painting should actually be here, I think. All right, so let's erase that one. All right, so that's the first 4 characters. You see, oh, you can't see the other 2. Because this paper is so big, guys, I'm telling you. All right, so you can see the other 2 here, okay? So now, I kind of do want to paint this out. I'll just be using black paint, so I think I could paint it because it will take time to dry. Let me get started on this bottom row. All right, this is tricky. This is actually a 2-parter. So what we're going to do is we're going to split it up into 2. Yeah, it's kind of rough, but all right. So this one should be here. Yeah, people will definitely judge you on your calligraphy, which is why I want to see a little bit. I want to see a little bit how the things should come out. See, like that, people would judge that. They'd be like, that's weird looking. I think this is kind of like denotes woman, like it's part of the thing for women. So it's very familiar, like I don't know what the exact word for it is in Chinese, but like kind of not like modifier, but something like that. So yeah, this is much better. It should look something like this. All right. And we'll just go back over it like this. Of course, none of this matters if I can't paint it well, but calligraphy is the kind of thing that you don't really want to like go over a few times. You really want to like do like kind of one stroke, you know? Is that right? Okay. Whatever. Let's make this higher. Make this higher. And then we'll make this here. Yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to our subscribers. So let's see. I want to shout out to we just got a new one recently, and I was able to check and see who my subscribers are. So I want to shout out and say hello and thank you for subscribing. So our newest subscriber is Jessica Velez. Thank you, Yay! And a month ago we had Ames NYC. Thank you, Ames. Viblo a year ago. Thanks. Chris Ao Young a year ago. And Leanne Smith 2 years ago. Thank you guys so much. I have more subscribers, just a little bit, but I don't have that information because if you've privatized your account, I can't see your name. So if you subscribe to my channel and I didn't give you a shout out, I apologize. And if you want a shout out, just leave a comment and I'll try and shout you out. Okay. Maybe in the next video or something. And I'll just check for comments. Usually there aren't any. Oh, I have someone watching my stream. That's cool. Hopefully it's, well, whatever. Okay, so let's keep going here. Well, I hope it's cool. Maybe it's not cool, but we won't go into that right now. Okay. So normally I would say just go for it, go straight into painting. But since this is kind of like, I'm going to be painting this on a wall and it's a demo. And like I said, this paper is expensive. I don't want to just go into it, which is what I would normally do. All right, and we're missing a piece here. Okay, so that's that. Let's keep going. I'll move the paper down so you can see. Now this next one I think means like I think this next one means like foot or something. I think I recognize it from Japanese. I don't remember what the Japanese word is. It might be ashy or something, but a little too long. So where's that eraser? Yeah. I don't like to actually use pencil anymore. I prefer to just straight up paint or even use pen. That's my preferred style. But yeah, already explained my reasons. Won't be explaining them again. So after I write these out, what I'll do is I'll check the spacing. Like, yeah, I guess this is actually right, even though it looks too high. But I guess that's right. And then here, it just goes in the middle. Oh, I got something on the phone. Let's see who is. Oh, our alarm is going off. I don't know. I'm not in that room, so I don't think you can hear me if I tell it to stop. So it's going to keep going. All right. So just looking at it now, this one looks a little high, even though it's high in the actual thing, but I'm just going to like pull it down a little bit. All right. And it's actually a little longer. So yeah, I think we can get away with that. All right. So let's erase this. You can see as time went on, it got thinner and thinner. And I want to make it look like really nice calligraphy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this saying, and I'm going to go to Google. If I can do this, Google, and I'm going to type in the Chinese characters. All right, it is here, and we're going to look for some images of nice calligraphy of this. Okay, so there's some really great stuff out there. I think we're gonna go with this one. So see, I just found this. So I'm gonna try and replicate that. So what I'm gonna do, where's my eraser? I keep on losing my eraser. Is it here? I just keep losing it. I like literally have it like, I don't understand what happens to these things. Did I put it over here? Is it here? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's fix this up. It's okay because we didn't paint yet. So no harm done, right? And this will look much nicer, I think. Although actually what I could do is I could do two demos, one in this block style and one in that calligraphy style. You know what, guys? I think that's what I'm going to do because I hate to like lose this stuff that I worked on. Now, now I have to go back to the other one. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this. No, stop. All right, I took a screenshot of that. Let's go back. Let's go back to the, yeah, let's go back to the other one. Yeah, it's a little bit longer. And yeah. It's a little shorter. All right, so, all right, there we go. So that will be the first one. and I'll clean up the edges. I just want to get started on doing some more sketching. I don't know that I have time to paint right now. I might have to paint after, and I'm also not sure when we get to the bamboo or the people exercising. The people exercising, I kind of want to do some studies before I do it, but let's just see if we can. I think, let me go back to the other one. I actually really like this one too. You see this one here? This one? That looks really cool to me. I think I'd like to try and paint that. So I'll do a third one with that one. And for that one, I'll just lay out the spaces. So why don't I lay out the spaces for that one now? And it's kind of helpful because I already have these spaces underneath, right? So I can just kind of quickly go over them. I really feel the urge to paint these like right now. All right. And we're just going to clean up those boxes again with the eraser if I can. There it is. Perfect. You always want to just clean off those things. And I was going to put music on, but I don't know. I just started working, so whatever. I even like picked out music and stuff, but whatever. Okay, so this is going to be the pure painting one. And then we'll do a third demo of like the other one. All right. Wow, I think the Chinese quote, I don't know, I didn't realize this would be so time intensive. Like, this is really starting to be a lot. Okay, so we've got our boxes. Let's get started on this one, this quote. And then I think I would like to, I think I'd like to knock them out and see. All right, so this one's like this. And then I have to do a lot of erasing, so I'm streaming. What time are we leaving?
It's here.
Oh, we're not going to the farmer's market without him?
Well, you can go to it. So you go.
Or what are you guys doing? When are you leaving? Yeah, I know he doesn't want to go to the farmer's market, but you don't want to go? You don't have time? It's 12:08, maybe? So, what? You want to go? What? Probably. But do you want to go or you don't want to go? You're not going? All right, well, that's a bummer. I knew a guy in Japan, and I'm talking to the live. I knew a guy in Japan, and he asked me something like, "Is stroke order?" Because we're doing Chinese characters, right? And I'm not doing it in order, obviously, but he said something like, "Is stroke order really important?" And I was like, "Yes, of course it's important." And he was like, "But why? I don't understand. It seems stupid." And then like he did like a little test, and he went to another room and he drew like he wrote some Chinese characters. We were in Japan. He wrote some Chinese characters, and he was like, "All right, tell me if you know which one I wrote in the correct order and which one I wrote in the incorrect order." And it was like so easy to see which was right and which was wrong because it was just like horrible. It was just like really, really bad. It was like the one that was not right looked so like inelegant and like gross. So let that be a lesson to you. Stroke order is important. It does matter. This one doesn't look straight. That's better. And guys, I should really be using a real Chinese brush for this, not like my shitty art supplies. But I don't know. If they like the demo, maybe I'll buy a real brush. If they so far they haven't given me any funds. I've just been doing this kind of I don't know. I've been doing this as a demo, like trusting that they will give me something, but it's not guaranteed. And I mean, at least just very nominally, I would like something because I did give them 3 canvases, but those were demos, so it could be a very low price, like at cost or something. But anyway, hopefully, we'll see what happens. So this one goes over like this, and this one goes over like this. So I think what I'll do is that right? I think what I'll do is I'll try and do this one first. I'll paint it, and then I'll do the really beautiful one, and I'll paint that. And then the last one, I don't know if I want to paint it because it's really like blocky. I mean, I could try. We could see how it goes. They did put a comma in here, but I don't think first of all, I don't have room for a comma. Secondly, I don't know that the comma is that vital. Like maybe it is and maybe it isn't. So I feel like commas are like a real Western invention. Like Chinese characters didn't used to have commas, right? So I'm not gonna put the comma in. Also, I don't have room for it. But all right. So I've sketched out. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting you guys can't see. But I've sketched out the other characters you can see here. And now I'm going to get started on the bottom row. So let's see who is. Oh, that's my thing. All right. I guess we're not going to the farmer's market. It's not exactly food, but whatever. Keeps thinking it's like a restaurant. But it's not like a restaurant. What else? Yeah, Chinese brushes, you want to have a thick part and a thin part. It's very important when you're doing Chinese calligraphy. My brushes are very crappy. So it's like, it's actually very similar to Western calligraphy, where you have like a thick part and a thin part, and you need to be able to control the brush to kind of beautifully, in a single stroke, get that thick and thin part. But, oh, yeah, I think that's not bad. And Chinese calligraphy artists, I don't think that they do this. They don't like sketch out what they're going to do first. They might have like a little square that they go inside of, but I don't think they would do this kind of thing where I'm not really writing the calligraphy. I'm more like drawing it and then I'll paint it. Yeah, it's kind of like unusual, I think, but this is how I can do it. So that's that one. I think that came out pretty well. I hope you guys can see. And then this one, it's a little bit here. It's a little longer here. That's an interesting one. That's going to be a rough one to make it look pretty beautiful, but this is the long one. Yeah, you definitely want to know which one to erase and which one not to erase, because otherwise you'll just confuse yourself. That's why it's good to have a reference to look at. All right, so far it looks pretty good, I think. Yeah. So, I told you guys about Winslots, the app. I haven't played it as much. I've been playing a lot of BTS World, but I'm all full up on friends. Otherwise, I would share my friends code. BTS World is pretty addictive. It's the app from the BTS, the boy band group, K-pop group. They're pretty good. They have some good music. Been listening to Lizzo. Lizzo's very nice. I think she is so great. I watched her YouTube video of her playing the flute. It was amazing. So interesting. Now that one looks a little bit funny. It should come out a little bit more. If you see where I erased it, it should actually come out more over here. And I do think that kind of thing is important in Chinese calligraphy. And I think this one should come up a little bit. Yeah. The rest, I think, is kind of okay. All right. It's still not exactly right, but I'm not exactly sure how to fix it. Maybe if I pull this out more. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Yeah, I think, well, needs to be a little bit more like that. Okay, well, it's okay, is what it is. All right, let's keep going for the final character. It's a final countdown. All right, so here we'll do this line and So these I'll probably be painting directly onto the wall. So this whole sketching out business is really important because I really need to know how to like sketch it out and then paint on top. It is possible that I will do this in like a Sharpie, like a permanent marker. But for now, let's try using paint. Actually, this one I could totally do in Sharpie because it's very blocky. Yeah, you know what, guys? I might do that. I think I'll do this one in Sharpie for a demo. That'll be much easier to control. Now, if you're doing this in Sharpie, it should be like much more exact. But what I'll probably do for the Sharpie is with the Sharpies, what you want to do is you always want to work from the inside out. Now, let me explain why. You want to work from the inside out because you can always make your Sharpie line bigger, but it's very difficult to make. Smaller, right? You would need paint for that, which we will have because we'll have the paint for the wall. But it's just, and also I want to mention, if you're doing a lot of stuff with pencil, which I usually don't do, you might want to get like a little sweeping brush. I had one of those when I was in comic book school for a year. And the sweeping brush, what it does is it will brush away your eraser things. So it would come in handy here. It's not necessary. You don't have to get one, but it might make your life a little easier if you're doing a lot of stuff with pencil. Again, I usually don't. Also, you can just use your hand. The danger of using your hand is smearing the graphite. I mean, technically a brush can smear the graphite too, depending on how your graphite is coming out. Like if it's very soft, it might be very easy to smear. This graphite, I don't know, this is a Walt Disney pencil. So, I don't know. I kind of like collect those because I think they're cool and fun. All right, here's the problem, right? Now we have to go back to our, oops. We have to go back to our saying, see where this ends, and it comes out over here. I want to be more exact with it. So I did just draw these loosely because I was planning on painting it, but now that I've changed to Sharpie, I wonder if I should tighten it up or if I should leave it kind of loose. Might be kind of cool to kind of do it loose. The other thing I could do is I could outline this in a micro pen and leave it just like this kind of cool, weird look to it, like funny. We could totally do that. I don't know if I want to leave this kind of like rough. And actually, if you look at this now, if you see over here, top line looks kind of okay. Bottom line looks like it's going up. So we want to avoid that. So what I'm going to do is bring this down here and bring this down here. So the really best thing to do is, like I've told you, the best thing to do would be to take a picture of your artwork. That way you can see it from far away. Then you can really know what's going on. But I'm not going to follow my own advice right now. I'm just going, because I have a lot of erasing to do. And I'm just going to, all right, let's see here. Yeah, this one definitely looks like it's too high, but I think it is actually like a little higher in the writing. I think that's how the character is. I'm going to cheat and bring it down a little because I just think it looks funny. This is the problem of not actually knowing Chinese. Like, will it look funny to Chinese people if I bring it down? But all right, so we'll bring this down straight. And this one, you know what? I think I realized what the problem is. This thing is too high. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's kind of in the corner. All right, so I think that looks better. It still kind of looks squeezed over here. You see this area? It's looking squeezed. So I could kind of make this a little lower. That's there. This whole one I want to kind of bring down. I think I could kind of cheat by just erasing this part, and we could do this. Do that. And if we do that, it kind of brings the whole thing down without us having to redraw the whole thing, which is pretty tiring. All right, so if we do that, let's see here. It's still a little squeezed. It's not as bad as it was, but it doesn't look straight. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look straight. Obviously, if you really wanted straight lines, you could just use a ruler. I don't know why I'm so anti-ruler, but if they really ask me to, of course I will use one. Yeah, this one is not straight either. This one's, I go here and go. Okay. Did Jeff go you brought him to the food court, right? Chris?
What?
You brought Jeff to the food court?
Brought what?
You brought Jeff to the food court?
No, I have not.
Oh, I thought you said.
You didn't ask it.
I thought you brought him there and he didn't like it. He said it was just. There's paint? I don't think that's black paint. I think that's a mark, a screw mark in the thing. This thing is really screwing me up. You see how dark it is? Because I really feel like, you know what? No, is it too thick? I don't think it's too, this is really, let me move it in a tiny bit. The other thing I could do is I could just really, literally just print this out and paste it on and just trace over it. So that's very possible, but make this more straight. All right, so that's that. I think this is fine. I don't know if I'll do it with Sharpie or Micron. Micron would be much more fine. You know what? I'll take a picture of this, and then I could always print it out and do it on, I could trace it again. So I'll just take a picture of this. And then this one will paint, and then this one will do the real rough painting. So the rough painting, I think let's do the Sharpie first because I don't have to put out any, that's not really the order I want to do this in. I want to do this one first, and then this one, and then this one. But these two should be done together because I have to paint with them. So I guess let's do Sharpie first. That just makes more sense, I guess. But, whatever. Let me just take a picture real quick. I'm trying to not be in the shadow. Chris, can you hold this up for me?
Mm.
Can you hold it up? I need to take a picture. I'm streaming. All right, just tilt it. Okay, thank you. All right. Now I have to find my Sharpie, guys. Ugh. I think it would be so cool if I did this in different colors, but I don't think that's what she wants. I think she just wants black. So, actually, I'm not sure I have a black Sharpie in here. I don't know where it is. I have a black Sharpie. I just don't know where it is. It's on. I have so many Sharpies. I just. Not sure. Maybe what I should do. I guess I'll just use this one. I have one over here. I thought I did. No, I don't have one over here. Huh. You know, I don't really want to do it in purple. I know I have a purple Sharpie right here, but I really want to do it in black. Chris, do you know what happened to my black Sharpie? It was right by the couch. I did all the Momo things on it. You don't know? I did all the Momo things on it. You don't know? You don't know, Chris? The Momo things? I did all of them. Okay. Well, let's do a little test. Can you pass me a piece of paper, Chris? That blue book. Pass me that blue book. All right, thanks. All right, so here's a blue book that we got. And I have this pen, which is a calligraphy pen. And I'm just going to do a quick demo. Looks dry. It doesn't look good. Now, this is a purple Sharpie I have, which isn't black, but I don't know. Maybe they can use their imagination. That's much better, but black would really be better. We must have a black Sharpie around somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I know we have one. I know we have a Sharpie. Black Sharpie. Black Sharpie. There it is. I found it. This one's kind of dry, but kind of dry, but at least it's black. Let's do a quick demo with this black one. Much better. Okay, that's exactly what we want. All right. So I'm looking at my Chinese characters and I'm going to go. So I'm going to do that thing that I told you guys where I'm going to go from the inside out. So I'm going to go like this. And then you're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. Okay, so that's the inside. And normally we would do this one next, but actually what we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. Then we're going to go here. And actually what's much cooler is if I outline this. But when you do it this way, you have many more options. Okay, so now we're going to slowly see. Slowly. 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 So that one we would fill in. Now let's try it down here. Slowly. And you see we're working from the inside out. Slowly. 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 All right, that's pretty cool. I think it actually looks kind of cool with this. I really am liking this kind of look right now. And who knows, they might like it too. All right. I think this looks actually so awesome. All right. So this one. Okay. This one. Okay, so we're gonna go down again. So this I just noticed is wrong. So I'm gonna use my trusty eraser if I can find it. Eraser, please come back to me. Guys, I don't understand what happens. Like I get up, I go somewhere, and then it like disappears. It's like literally, oh wait, here it is, found it. All right, so this one should be more in the center. Yeah. and it should be, nope, that's the right size. Yeah, I think this is the right size. All right, so now let's, I think this is super cool looking. So I don't know what they'll say, but I'm digging it right now. All right. If you guys see, I did that one like a little differently. Okay, so let's go in the middle again. Whew, felt that like maybe smear. All right, and here. So you see that one I did a little differently, but okay, so that's that. Yeah, I should post on my Instagram. There's a really cool like mural. That one's a little different style. And then let's see, this one I want to go back to what we were doing because this one was the weird one. So guys, I'm learning Arabic. We are going to Morocco in, when are we going? In November, we're going to Morocco. Okay. Now, so my Moroccan is really bad. I haven't been studying as much as I should. I've been studying for something else. Okay, there we go. So I did it in kind of a few different styles. So, but very similar styles. So there you can see it. Looks pretty good, I think. I'll let that dry and then erase the pencil marks. So I don't think I'm going to make it all black. I think what I could do is take a picture of it, put it in paint or something, and then put in the black, and then they could see if they. And I'm just going to carefully perforate these because even though it's a demo, I want to make it look nice. I think these perforation things are so much better than before. They didn't used to have that. Probably dating myself. But I think when they invented the perforation, it was so smart and useful. And then what I do is I fold it down and then I just use my fingernails and make it like really tight like this. So you push it together with your finger and make it really smooth. Then what you do is you bend it the other way and do the same thing. And that's like a little like origami trick. So bend it this way. And then guys, I'm going to get out my black paint and I'm going to try and select a brush. You know what? I might use a new brush for this. I think I'm going to use a new brush because it is for pay and it could be very, yeah. It's for pay. It's expensive paper. I want to get right. All right, so this is that. This is what it looks like. See, you can't really see the shadow. Okay, but anyway, good enough. So that's going to dry over here. And then we are going to do, I will rip this out and put it back on later. Let's rip that out. This one, I'm going to erase the lines. So if you notice, I'm not erasing the lines on the second one, the one I just showed you, because that one, you need those boxes to know roughly where each character goes. If you don't have those boxes, you could be fine, or you could really misjudge the distance between your characters, which is maybe what you want, but for a paid project like this, I don't think they would appreciate that kind of artistic license. So, some paid projects are different, right? Like this is for someone's office and it's going to be like there for a while, right? So, yeah. Okay. I've heard of something also called a brush pen. So maybe that would work well here too. Probably give me more control. Probably be easier than a paintbrush. But all right, so soon I'm going to put out some paint and we're gonna get to painting. I thought it was just gonna be a sketching session, but I don't know, I just feel so ready. Chris, Marcella wants to know if we're meeting on Tuesday. On Monday at 8 p.m.
But we already met twice in a row.
But we didn't meet last week.
Yeah, but we're supposed to skip 2 weeks.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, you just skip Labor Day and then this Monday too.
But next week, I'm not sure I can go. So we would skip next week. What do you think? Mm-hmm. What? If you see there, I just moved the thing over a little bit. It was looking a little bit funny to me, a little bit too much to the left. But, all right. So I don't know if I made the right choice, but okay. All right, let's get to painting. And actually this I'm going to rip out because unlike the Sharpie, this will smear if I rip it out. Okay, so I'll just rip it out and I'll do the preparations later. So I'm going to get out some black paint. I think I'm going to use a new brush like I said. And guys, my black paint actually like broke, but hopefully it's still good. So whatever, we're gonna go with it. Okay, this is should be flat somewhere over there. All right, so just gonna paint. Gonna use a new brush. I don't think I have. No, maybe. Yeah, I guess I'll use this one. Okay, so this is the brush I'm gonna use. I'm very nervous about using it, but we shall see. Okay, so let's use this as our palette. I'm gonna put out a little black paint, being very careful not to get paint all over ourselves, because like I said, this is broken. And hopefully it's not all, okay. Okay, I put out a substantial amount. Oh, it doesn't even close anymore. Okay, great, great. All right, so now, I'm actually, I think I'm gonna go in order for this. So I'll move this, you don't need to see that. And I'll move this over. Okay. So I'm just putting paint on my paintbrush. And I think we need a little more. I'm really gonna try and do this. Wow, the difference it makes when you use a new brush, guys. I think it actually goes this way. Okay, this is looking amazing. Sorry, I don't want to get cocky. All right. So if they have me do it in this style for their wall, I might try and buy a new brush just for that because I want it to look good. I might buy a couple of brushes. I think also if I do it in their office, I'll have them get some black wall paint because this is acrylic and I don't want it to peel off of their wall. Is Jeff going to come up? Yeah, but is he going to come up though?
Go straight to lunch. Okay, you should be here very soon. But if you want to wrap it up here.
I have some really quick things to do. It's really quick. Just have him come up for like a second. He'll probably be interested in this. And you see it has that really nice like brush look to it, you know? The power of using a new brush, guys.
So maybe you go to, what's the one that's upstairs? Is it Fayul?
I think you want to go to Fayul?
Yeah, he said he's never tried it. I think the most authentic one was that one that was upstairs. I think it was. Is it Papaya?
No, Fayul's the one that's upstairs. Chris is talking about Momo restaurants in Jackson Heights.
Oh wait, is Joe with him?
Is he?
Must be. He said we can meet you there.
Oh.
Unless he means you.
No, why would he mean me?
All right, should we get going?
It just takes a little bit more. Look, made me screw up. All right, guys, that one's kind of janky. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I tried to salvage it. It's kind of screwed. It should really be like over here. This one should be more like that. I think I fixed it a little bit. So the next one I want to do, the one that I really want to do that's very abstract, that one is that one should be so fast. Because that one you really just kind of like go for it. As you know, I like to say. All right. Nothing in the live chat. That's cool. That one's okay. It's not like super great. Let's see if we can fix it up a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Let's keep going. This paint is going to dry really fast.
So I'll go there first.
Are they there already? What about me, though?
No, you just need to sit there.
Wow. Cold. Cold as ice. Fine.
Yeah, see if I will.
Cold.
All right, what order for? Well, how long will it take?
I'm almost done.
What's the weather?
In Jackson Heights, the 77 and 1970 styles. Today, you can look for intermittent flash in the highest 7
Yeah, I mean, I can't just let him sit there myself for 30 minutes.
It's not 30 minutes. Fine. You might as well go because I can always take the bus and you can't. Because you don't have an unlimited. Rude. Rude one. Okay, guys, it's done. So this is what it looks like. I'm scared because it's wet, but it looks kind of like that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna push this out real quick because, all right, no, it's still safe. It's safe. Okay, I'm gonna push this one out real quick. So let's go. All right, hold on. I gotta take a screenshot. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. All right. So this is, and this one I'm gonna go crazy with. All right, let's go. Oh, paint already, whatever. This is so much fun. I like freaking love it. Love this so much. All right, let's try this. It's very like Japanese to me, this calligraphy. Or I guess it's Chinese, but it's like a way, you know? This is so cool. This is like super freaking fun, guys. I love it. All right, let's keep going. Let's not get carried away here. All right, let me clean up some of this paint. I feel like I need to put more paint out. So the reason I wanted to do this second is because I think I have way too much paint on this thing. It's not, I don't think it's going to a point anymore, which is a problem because you need that real thin point for the, oh, got it. All right. All right, let's do it. All right. Like I said, it's not going to that point. We're going to just try and do it. Just like I said, like calligraphy, you really want to get those thick and thin points. Yeah, if she wants me to do this on the wall, I might have to get a few brushes because once the brush dies, it's kind of dead. Then you don't get that nice thin line that you would. Guys, this is amazing. It's not like perfect, but it's pretty friggin' cool. I think I'm just gonna post it to Instagram without cleaning it up, but take a look. Love. Oh, damn, got paint on the thing. Whoops. Whoopsie. Chris gonna kill me. Chris gonna kill me. Ah! All right, well, I think it's okay. Whoops. Okay. All right, take a look. Wait, is it here? Is it here? So yeah, that's the painting. All right, cool. Take pictures of these, send them out. All right, have a good day. Sorry we only did Chinese characters today, but hope you enjoyed it. Bye.